Let's go.
Tales from the shit.
TFTS, episode 61, with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. An educational show about something nasty we all do. You ain't pooping, you ain't living, and when you were born, you came out of your mother's cunt, and she shot you out like a poop. Folks, it's been a long month. July is a long month, which means more pooping, and hot, too. Hot poops. Hot poops are the worst. You know, they make you really sweat, you know? But let's get to we got 4 poop articles. I got a vile poop story and a couple of things, so that should be the show. The first one says, 4 police officers accused of jailing their young son over potty training accidents. This is in Fort Lauderdale. You gotta love Florida, folks. Got the best stories. They're accused of twice putting their 3.5-year-old in a jail cell to punish him for potty training accidents where remain on the job while an investigation continues. 9 months later, the Daytona Beach Police Department is not sure about the record sealed by a judge. This is a long article. They said they jailed their son twice. This is last year. During a long video, the child's mother said they didn't believe they did anything wrong. It's just people get it twisted. Well, it's their son, and if their son's shitting all over the place, you gotta take care of that. I'm grilling but not pooping. We have Marco the buffet guy here. He takes big old buffet poops. Let's get to the next article. A sewer truck spill on Colorado highway covers cars in poop. You can actually see the video of this. Usually when you're having a shitty day, you don't mean it literally. But that's not the case for the drivers headed eastbound on Colorado's Interstate 76 on Monday. Denver's 96 reports that a truck couldn't hold it in anymore. It spilled raw sewage on the highway. One witness said driving in the right lane closed, the back of the trunk some kind of dung on top. Not sure. The spill runs from Colorado to Nebraska, has been shut down over a poop spill. It looks like poops in the sky. Oh, man. You can see the video if you want to watch it. I'm not going to play it. The third article, Jonas, from the Jonas Brothers, obviously, reveals he has to get over a lot of therapy over a pooping incident. Apparently he's wearing white pants on stage, and he shit himself. White pants are the worst thing you can wear, folks. If you're wearing white pants, you better not shit yourself. Jonas has a lot to deal with, a lot of therapy over breakups and such. He's 33 years old and pooping his pants while performing in front of a live audience. He had a bad day to choose white clothing. I was with a few friends, we were just talking about it. It's fresh and I've been able to walk through it. It's like a lot of therapy continued. A story I just never told. It happened in real life. Yes, folks, pooping is life. He said it wasn't a big deal, but it happened to many artists. Wow. So, and the last one we have is horrible smelling chicken guts spill over New Jersey highway in a crash. Deptford trailer has chicken waste over Route 55 in a crash on Monday morning. And they said on social media, the guts, and I was right behind it. It was the worst thing I ever smelled in my life. I highly doubt that. Probably one of the worst smells, but not the worst smell. I drove over this today. I won't be the same, some woman said. I literally have chicken foot stuck in my wheel. I think that's it for the poop articles. Now I got the poop topics now. I was having trouble pooping, so I put some hot peppers on my hoagie, and I started farting and pooping from the Chipotle and KFC. So I had some Chipotle. I think my parents bought back KFC and a hoagie. I had a little bit of that for lunch and dinner, and it worked. I think this is the big story that I have. Yeah. So, folks, I got a poop story for you. It's pretty vile. Here's what happened. For lunch, I had Taco Bell. Not a lot of Taco Bell, but I just had a couple of tacos. I think I had some Chipotle as well. And then I didn't eat anything for dinner. I went out to Old City, I got drunk, and I had 2 slices of buffalo chicken pizza from this Mexican place. They use more spicier hot sauce than the regular places. So my stomach was kind of hurting. I stopped by the National. I was talking about to the bouncer. And I was like, I think I got to poop. But so I walked to this hotel bar. And I was like, I'm trying to fart a little bit. Nothing's coming out. I go, I should be able to make it home. So I start driving. As soon as I get past Old City, I got to go. Now, I could have made a U-turn and went back. But I said, I got to U-turn. I got to go all the way back to all these lights. I have no choice but this shit right here. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, I should have went into the casino, but I didn't know where to park. So I park a block from this casino. I take this seat cover in the back. I put it down. I put all these paper towels up my ass, right? And I start shitting. And at first, it's not that bad. I was okay, this is all right. I'm just getting some poop out. But then it just kept coming out. And then it was like a mountain. And I'm sitting on top of this mountain of poop. I grab more paper towels. I get it on my hands, of course. Then I get a pair of gloves out. I forgot I had a pair of gloves in my bag. I get the gloves out, and then I throw the tissues out the window, right on the grass, right blocking this casino on a busy boulevard. So then I wipe my butt with a bunch of wipes and a bunch of paper, but I got poop in the back seat. I got poop on the seat cover. I go, ugh. So I'm driving back, and I'm thinking, that's it. That wasn't it, folks. That wasn't it. I had to go again about 10 minutes later. So I make this turn. This road's blocked off. I said to the cop, how do I get back? He said, turn left. I turn left. I park underneath this underpass. I turn the seat cover. I fold the seat cover with the poop in there. And I start shitting on top of the other side of the seat cover, folks. Just disgusting. Same thing. All this paper towels I'm using. I got shit over my hands. I'm using wipes and stuff. And I just take the seat cover and I throw it out the window. I was like, there's no way I can take the seat cover home. Even if I use the hose, even if I wash it, it's done. I'm going to have to buy a new seat cover, which I did. So I went to Walmart a few days later, bought a seat cover. When I came home, my dad was standing at the door because he came down to get something to drink. I got home around midnight, and I walk in. He goes, did you just shit yourself? I go, yeah, I shit myself. He goes, Jesus, go take a shower. Go outside and use the hose. So I went downstairs. I took my underwear. I burned it, and then I started using the hose. I washed my ass. And then I started shitting outside again. I was sitting on this stool thing, and more shit came out, folks. One of the shittiest nights I ever had. Disgusting. All right. I went to a Jersey open mic and pooped there 3 times from eating KFC, chocolate donuts, and wings. So for lunch, I had some KFC. I just had like 2 pieces of chicken, some mashed potatoes and gravy, macaroni and cheese, and then I had a chocolate donut. And I thought it'd be okay. I was like, that's not too bad, right? That's not crazy. Then I went to this open mic and had some wings. They weren't too spicy. And then as soon as I ate them, I ended up taking a poop. I thought I was done. Then I'm about to go up 2 spots after the host, a couple spots after those. I ended up pooping again. And then about an hour later, I pooped again, folks. I pooped in this place 3 times. Usually I never pooped that much at a comedy open mic. And finally, this just happened yesterday. I had hot wings, pizza, and cheese fries for dinner, and it burned my ass really bad. I had to take Peptol Bismol. So yesterday, it wasn't my birthday, but I was like, yeah, I'll treat my family to a meal. 'Cause Saturday we didn't do anything. So I ordered from my favorite pizza place, and I was dipping these wings in hot sauce. Just dipping them. And then last night, man, I was just on the toilet. I'm sweating and everything. I'm just freaking like, oh my God. I can't believe it, folks. I can't believe it. And I was just like sweating. My ass is burning. I'm like, ugh! There's only a little bit coming out at a time. So finally, I was drinking lots of water. Got it like right now. And then I decided I got to take some Pepto Bismol, which did work. I took a poop this morning. And then I took another poop when I got back from the park. And, yeah, Pepto Bismol makes your poop black. We talked about that in the show before. But, folks, that is it for the show. As you can see, not that much happened this month. Aside from that vile poop story, which happened at the beginning of the month, not that much has been happening. But thank God for the poop articles. Pooping happens all around the world, and there's a show to cover it. But, folks, the next show, I'm not sure what it's going to be. I think it's going to be August 28th, 4 weeks from tonight. That'll give us some time to write some more stuff. But that is it. I thank you folks for watching another episode of
Tales from the Shit.
That's it, folks. Keep on pooping, and we'll see you in about a month.